Chance of winning on Instagram. 3, 2, 1. We're about to go live.
I think we are live.
Oh, hey, we're live. Welcome to Takeover Live here on Wednesday nights. We're so glad that you're with us. My name is John Evans. I'm the family pastor here on staff, and joined with me.
I'm Brooke, and I'm the Leander youth director.
So here's what we're going to do. We're going to start tonight with a giveaway right away.
Right. All you have to do is just chat in, say hey, let us know you're here, throw us a little emoji, something to let us know that you're in chatting with us, either on Instagram or on YouTube or on Facebook. We're going to pick a winner in just a second.
Yeah, say hi. Say hello. Say something good when you get here. Chat in hello, because we're going to start with a giveaway, and we are about to do that. We'll do our giveaway here after we tell them, welcome to Takeover Live, your place on Wednesday nights here at Rock Point Church. And tonight, tell us a little bit about tonight.
We have two special guests with us here. We have someone joining John to do the message tonight, and then we have another special guest doing the wrap-up with us tonight. You know, and we're going to have a few extra giveaways for you guys tonight.
That is
so we're going to have a total of 3.
Yeah.
Tonight, three giveaways tonight, and one is about to happen as soon as our booth gives us a winner.
Yeah. So booth, when you get the go ahead, you just tell us when we get the winner, and we will announce that as soon as that happens. All right. So with that being said, let's just go right into our announcements. All right, Brooke, what is our first announcement?
The next one is next Wednesday night, May 27th, from 8 to 9 p.m. here at our Leander campus is our senior night. So you can go ahead and join us from senior night. If you know a senior that's coming, just let them know that you're thinking of them. We're going to have a drive-through. We're going to sit in our cars and just...
Yeah, a drive-in.
Drive-in.
Come hang out. Bring a lawn chair, because you can chill in the parking lot in your lawn chair and watch our seniors graduate. We're so excited.
We are so excited. We got a big jumbo screen to watch some stuff out there.
Yeah, drive-in, get it? It's like a drive-in old school. Have any of you ever even been to a drive-in movie before?
I have.
I
went in Lubbock one time with my best friend.
My parents, were so cheap that one time they had us, sneak down and hide. This is horrible.
I just paid for 2 of you instead of
yeah, they're like,
5
how many people are in your car? They're like, 2. And we get in there and
hey.
The blankets. All right, guys, come on, get out. You're good. And, we all climb out of blankets.
It's like whenever you go to the movie theater and you sneak all the snacks in your mom's bag.
You do that?
Oh, yeah.
Oh, good to know. I'm glad you just told everybody.
Yeah, if you were
how
in the
you
movie
break
theater,
all the rules.
One time I almost got caught, too. My person, they're like, hey, can I see your ID? And I was like,
I'll tell you, cargo shorts, which I think I've destroyed every pair of cargo shorts that I own. They're just not acceptable anymore. That's the best way to get the Twizzlers in one pocket. In the other pocket, you get the M&Ms.
Yeah.
It's cargo shorts. Pro tip.
But now that they've limited the size of the bags,
we got another announcement.
Yeah.
Let's talk about our next announcement.
So the next one is this coming Sunday at both of our campuses, the Leander campus and the Liberty Hill campus, from 6 to 7 p.m., we are going to be having a tailgate. And guess what's going to be at that tailgate?
Food.
Free food. That's how we get you there.
As you said, Leander, Liberty Hill campuses in the parking lot from 6 to 7.
7 p.m.
Just show up. Okay, it would be so good to see you, not just in the chat, but in real life person.
Yeah.
Not virtually.
So whichever campus you go to, feel free to go with that. Bring your family so we can say, hey, your leaders will be there. Cameron's going to be at the Liberty Hill campus, and John and I are going to be at the Leander campus, just like with your respective grade level leaders. We're going to cook some hamburgers.
Ask the booth, do we have a giveaway yet? We have a giveaway.
We do.
Do we have a winner? All right.
Who is it?
Yeah, just one.
Eli Anderson. Eli Anderson, you are our first lucky winner.
I'll give you a hint on what you won. DQ. That's what I like about Texas.
Can you do it one more time? I'm just kidding. Please
You're
don't.
going to hear that a couple more times tonight.
Eli Anderson, I will contact you when our Takeover live stream is over so we can get a hold of you to give you your Dairy Queen gift card.
Go get some Dairy Queen, buddy. Pro tip, they just added a cotton candy dipped cone to the menu.
So sugar on top of sugar.
Changer.
You'll
All right.
love it. The next thing we have is our social media.
Social media.
So make sure you're following us on our social media, Instagram, Facebook, Twitter, Snapchat, and those are all RP Takeover.
Facebook.
I said Facebook second this time.
Just making sure.
This time. And on TikTok, it's RP.Takeover. So all the other ones, RP Takeover, but TikTok is RP.
Go follow.
Takeover.
Go follow. Find it.
New
follow
content
it,
to come.
Make it happen. Lots of exciting things on the social medias. Next announcement.
Text reminders.
Text reminders. 512-710-2323. Text the number Takeover, all lowercase, one word. What is that number again, Brooke?
Text the number Takeover.
Text the number Takeover.
Text the number 512-710-2323 and text the word Takeover, all lowercase, all one word, to be signed up so you get our reminders.
Stay in the loop. Stay in the know. Don't miss things.
All right. And now we have another topic of conversation. Per usual, John and I just like to talk.
Soon, what we need to do is add like a little screen video transition jingle.
It's like,
to
what are they talking about
topic
this
of
week?
Conversation. All right, so tonight, Brooke, we got to talk about something.
So as soon as we say it, we're going to want you guys to go ahead and hop on the chat so you can join in with us for another gift card giveaway. So do you want to give that's away yet, or do you want to save?
Okay, yes. Like Brooke said, begin to engage in the chats. Put your answers there with our topic of conversation because we will have another giveaway. So tonight's topic of conversation.
If you could live anywhere, where would it be? And are we saying domestic U.S.?
Yes.
Okay, so in the United States, if you could live in any state, anywhere, where would you live? John, y'all go ahead and hop on. Let us know. John, where would you go?
Well, I mean, first of all, I hope that there is a soon-to-be mode of transportation, maybe by SpaceX, for me to take the voyage onto the powdery moon rock where I can check out the moon for myself. Apparently, there's already base camps that are set up there, and I just want to feel the powder, and I want to jump slowly and
that's
feel
in the
moon.
U.S.?
Well, sorry. Okay. Within the U.S.
Within the U.S.
Within the U.S., not off the earth.
On off the earth.
I'm going to take the great unknown, the great outdoors, the great adventure of Alaska.
All right.
How awesome would Alaska be? I mean, you get everything there. You get the mountains, you get tons of snow, you get killer grizzly bears, you get salmon that swim in the rivers nonstop. You also get the freezing Atlantic Ocean. Isn't that what that is over there?
I don't know.
The Pacific.
I have no idea.
Pacific Atlantic. You tell me, you
Pacific Ocean?
geography specialists out there.
The Pacific Ocean.
What specific ocean that Alaska is near? Because you can do crazy fishing up there. There's so much adventure. There's so much outdoors. I'm going to say Alaska.
Yeah, except for the weird light change that they have. Isn't it
beautiful?
white
It's not
all
weird.
the time
it's the
or dark all the
lights
time?
It's
No, not those. I'm talking about there being
I'm
lack
sorry. I
of
thought you were
darkness
talking
at
about,
night.
the green solar
I'm talking
lights.
about the lack of darkness at night.
Why are you spoiling my
I just want to know what you would do about
Let me ask you a question. Where would you live, Brooke?
I think I would say Hawaii, but that's only if my whole family could move there because it's kind of expensive to go back and forth from Hawaii. So I would say Hawaii, but if I could not bring my family, I would say South Carolina.
Yes.
I am dying to go there. I just think the weather's awesome there. It's beautiful. Yeah.
Good call.
Yeah. So maybe it'll happen one day down the road.
I'm
Who knows?
checking out the people. Good job on the chats tonight, ladies and gentlemen. Y'all are just doing so great with that. Can I just say that?
Do we have a winner then?
Yeah, I think we have some winners. I think
We do. We have a winner.
A winner.
We
Let's
have a
pick
winner.
A
We have
winner.
one winner.
All right,
Let's
from the
see.
booth. Who's our winner for tonight's? Okay, here we go. Drum roll.
What is it?
Ama dot EVA underscore. Ama.eva underscore.
Eva.
Congratulations on Instagram.
If you're since you're on Instagram, go ahead and DM us so that I can get in contact with you as soon as Takeover's over. And guess where your gift card is to?
DQ. That's what I like about Texas. Sorry.
That was great.
Addie, you made me laugh over there. Gosh, I was feeling that one.
Yeah.
So congratulations, Ama.eva underscore Amanda.
Amanda.
Why did I read it?
No, it
Ama?
says Ama.
Ama.eva underscore. Congratulations
first three
on Instagram.
letters.
You get to win a Blizzard. DM, and you're going to get...
Don't DM me, DM Takeover.
Yeah, RP.
And I will get in contact with you
Takeover.
after.
Congratulations.
RP Take. She's on it right now because she's on the
Well,
live
thanks so
stream
much for being part of tonight's topic of conversation.
with John and Brooke.
and for participating in the chat. You guys did great. Okay, transition time?
Transition time.
All right. Well, ladies and gentlemen, tonight, our first special guest joining us this evening out of the northwest corner of Leander, we have with us Mario Morales. Bring it in.
What's up, man?
How you doing, man?
We
Just, yeah.
elbow.
Corona bow. What is that called?
What's up, guys? How are y'all? I don't know why I'm waiting for somebody to answer. I was waiting for somebody to answer.
I'm doing good.
Hey, so you mentioned Alaska real quick, and I got a text message from one of my friends yesterday, and he's walking on the beach, and a dead moose
What?
was had washed up on the shore.
Man.
A dead moose.
A dead moose.
Massive, yeah.
What do you do about that?
He somebody had covered it with branches and
Just put some branches on it.
Yeah,
I mean, a
or-
moose is like how
or
many
eat it.
hundreds of pounds?
yeah, I don't know, man. You could eat it.
I don't know if I
Yeah.
would touch a dead
Or
moose.
elk. Is it elk or
Probably,
moose?
yeah, one of the
Same
other.
thing.
Same difference. Giant. Giant
Anyways, hey, awesome, man. Thanks for letting me be here. Thanks
I'm
for
glad
letting me be
you're
here.
with us.
Yeah.
Thanks for being here.
So, man, one of the things I wanted to talk about tonight was just I wanted to ask someone a question, so they let you sit with me. So, John, are you? What did you? Have you ever ran a race like
Oh,
track?
geez. Yeah, I've done a few. One time in Austin, they do this thing called the turkey trot. And it's on Thanksgiving Day. And one of my friends was like, hey, man, you should run the turkey trot with me. It's awesome. It's a 5K. And I was like, that's a lot of Ks, man. And he's like, oh, 5K is actually, what is that? Like 3 miles?
3.2 or
So
3.1, yeah.
I get out there. It's Thanksgiving morning. We're running. And I'm not, at peak physical condition. We're going. And I'm like, what is going on? This feels like forever. Well,
Yeah.
it was actually not a 5K. It was a 5 mile, which is a few more miles
Yeah,
than
couple.
just a 5K. And I wasn't really prepared, but yeah, I did that.
Okay, awesome, man. Well, the reason I ask is, I mean, I know we're going on almost, 8 weeks of being quarantined, and man, you get frustrated and you're sitting at home. But one of the things that I wanted to mention is there's this verse that I shared with the church, and I there's a reason I asked you for that. But let me read this verse real quick. It's in Hebrews 12, and it says, "Therefore, since we're surrounded by a great cloud of witnesses," and this is what I wanted to really focus on. It says this in verse 1, "Let us throw off everything that hinders and the sin that easily entangles, and let us run with perseverance the race marked out for us." So we have this race marked out for us, right, John, in life? But he says, let us throw off everything that hinders. So what would have made you run that 5 miles faster?
It's interesting that you say that because
And just so you guys know, we have not rehearsed this. He had no idea I was going to ask him this.
so that morning it was really cold.
Yeah.
And so like I put on like a bunch of sweats and like hoodie and like I was like bundled up. And like within a matter of minutes into this race, the sun starts to rise. And like my buddy when he showed up, he was wearing these like thin jogging shorts and like this tank top. I'm like, dude, you're gonna freeze.
Yeah.
He's like, clearly you're not like much
Yeah.
of a racer. And so like I'm out there running in sweats. I'm just and like I'm so sweaty and it's so hot in that thing. And I'll tell you right now, I regretted bundling up. I
Yeah.
wish I would. And he's just running.
So you didn't have shorts on under that. You had to run in that the rest of the race.
And he was like dressed perfectly. And at the beginning, I'm thinking, what are you doing?
Yeah. And so the reason I ask you that is because, again, he doesn't even talk about sin first. In this race of life, he's telling us, what is it that's holding you back from growing personally, okay? Not just in your relationship with God, but in everything. What is holding you back? And my question for us tonight is, are you even growing? Like, for me, I have to take a look at that and go, okay, am I playing too many video games? Am I spending too much time maybe going to Pluckers and eating too many things that I shouldn't be eating that's holding me back from growing? And so, again, and then he goes into even the sin that so easily entangles us, meaning this is before we know it. I mean, I was thinking about this, and I told Jamie, we went to Thailand I joined the student ministry or went to church when I was a senior. First mission trip I ever went on was in Thailand. We're in the ocean, and I was scared of the ocean. You couldn't see, and so I walk out, and it's like to my knees, and then to my waist, and to my chest, and before I know it, something wrapped around my arm. And when I pulled my arm up, it was a jellyfish, and it was gone.
That's crazy.
Never been stung by a jellyfish. Didn't know what was happening. And so what I was trying to compare this to was before I knew it, something had stung me and I couldn't see it. And it slowed me down for a whole day. But in life, again, this whole thing about if we're not careful, if we get comfortable, right? And for 8 weeks, we've been very, very comfortable. And here's what I'm saying is if you don't push yourself to grow, the enemy goes, oh, I've got them where I want. And I'm going to slow them down. I'm going to have them play video games. I'm going to do this. And before you know it, your whole day's gone and you haven't had anything to like refresh you, to pour into your body and into your mind, into your heart. And you go, you know what? I feel empty. And so, again, going back to your race, man, if we're not careful, if we're not prepared every day, we lag, right?
Yeah.
We can't run at our peak, our performance. And so I'm not going to go run a race tomorrow dressed up with sweats. I'm going to try to reduce the weight and go, you know what? I need to have shorts on. I need to get ready to run. And it's the same way with life. We got to go, okay, what does tomorrow require of me? And it's this. It's be prepared.
That's
what
good.
are you learning? What are you growing? And what can you get rid of and limit in your life so that you can grow?
Dude, I remember when I was in high school, two things. At the beginning of high school, I was in band. At the end of high school, I was in lacrosse, and two very similar things. In band, we had chairs, and it was so important to be like, oh, first chair. Like, I'm the first chair tuba player. And that was like this mark of like, in lacrosse, it was captain of the lacrosse team. And I remember for both of those, our band leader, conductor, teacher, and our lacrosse coach would challenge us and push us to say, if you want to be first chair, if you want to be on the starting squad, you can't just do the basic. You can't just do what you're doing and expect to make that, to go up in the chairs or to, move second string, starting string, first string. And I remember for both of those, I had to be pushed. I had to do practice. And in lacrosse, I remember talking to my buddies. We made it a goal. We said, look, we can't just expect practice to cut it. So we would meet up on the weekends. We would stay late at practice. We'd bring our lacrosse sticks with us. And senior year, it was so cool because we put in the work. And at the end, man, he and I were on the starting team and we were team captains. But spiritually, with what you're talking about, like, dude, like, what does that mean spiritually?
Yeah, and what I want you to hear John saying, what I want you to hear what I'm saying is, you at least have to put somewhere in your life a way to grow towards God, right? And it doesn't have to be hours upon hours of studying the Bible, right? Because I think you need to have relationships with your friends. You need to go out. You can play video games, but what the enemy wants you to see is that, one, it's a marathon. It's not a sprint, right? And then you need to remember that you have to have some endurance. You got to go, okay, every day, like John said, I got to practice, which means in our spiritual lives, I got to spend some time with God. I need to make that priority. I got to put that at the top. And then I got to make sure that I I practice what I hear, which is, you know what? I got to be a light. I got to share my heart with people. I got to share what I'm learning with people around me. I need to be involved, right? And so not to get tired, not to grow weary, to run this race that is marked out and going, you know what? I got to let go of the stuff that's not allowing me to grow. I need to put the things in my life that are going to help me grow. And I got to practice that every single day. And again, one of the things I wanted to share with these guys was, man, I got put into cross country one year, John, and I didn't realize it was 3 miles. Like, I didn't know. It was 3.2 miles, right?
You're tricked.
First race, I set the record for the fastest mile at this meet.
It's awesome.
All by myself. No one was even close. But like I said, I didn't realize the dumb race was 3-point-something miles. So I'm hauling butt. I set the record at this school for the fastest mile, and by the 1.5 miles, 2 miles, this little guy,
probably gas.
I'm just barely making it, and my coach is asking what's wrong, and then I see these little guys just going, and I'm like, what's going on? He goes, you still have 2 more miles to go.
Oh, man.
And I just stopped and started walking. And then I started thinking, you know what? I was not prepared. I didn't know what I was getting myself into, and I wasn't ready for it. And again, it's the same way in our spiritual lives, is we got to understand that we have an enemy coming after us, and he's willing to wait for us, but we got to be in that too, going, this race marked out for me is going to take a while. So what can I get rid of? What can I lose? What can I put into my life that's going to help me run this race? And it's going to be a long one, right? Which means be involved at Takeover. Get ready for next year. What can you do to be a part of this to help Takeover grow along with yourself? And I think the challenges they face right now are, you know what? I just want to be at home. I just want to be lazy and just play video games.
Yeah.
You can play video games. You can do whatever you want. You can, again, we can get lost on TikToks just watching them, and they're funny and all. But here's what I'm saying: at some point in our day, we have to put the priority of God at the top and going, this is how I need to prepare my day. And then you, again, just let the priorities fall in place. But yeah, I just want us to ask ourselves, what do I need to get rid of in my life that's hindering me from growing or slowing me down?
And as you begin to grow, you begin to see those things that hinder you.
Mm-hmm.
So like, as you begin to, take a chance, open your Bible tonight, download the Bible app, open up Proverbs, open up, what would you say?
Yeah, I think
Ecclesiastes.
Proverbs, and like today's the 20th, so read Proverbs 20.
Read Proverbs 20 today. And what happens is you gain that knowledge, and then you start to see things for how they are. Yeah. You start to see things before they happen. You see the traps, you see the pitfalls. It'll help you navigate the race.
Yeah, and then the other thing that, I'll stop with this, but like there's so many times that John and I have had a conversation with each other where something that I've run into, he's already conquered that, and he'll go, hey man, this is how I handled it. Or myself, I've gone through something and he's struggling with something, and I'm going, hey man, this is the way it worked for me. And here it is we're all running this race, and at some point someone's going to be on the sidelines going, I need help. And because you've put that in priority and you remembered the race and you've prepared, you can stop and help someone and go, hey, you know what? This is how I handled it. Let me help you with that.
That's good, man. Mario, thanks so much for being here tonight.
Yeah, man.
Man, I hope that y'all watching, I hope that you heard something and it encouraged you, it challenged you. And man, I'm glad that you took your time to be up here. Thanks for being up here.
Yeah, man,
us,
I appreciate you, man.
Let me pray for you guys. We have another giveaway. We have a few more things happening. Stick with us. God, thanks so much for just Mario and just being up here. We hope, God, that in that passage that these students can see, Lord, that you have them in a race. God, help them see that. Help them just trust you, and help them begin to take things just one step at a time and begin to make forward progress and forward motion following you, and just help them see the things around them that are holding them down, so they can experience just following you and some just, man, life to the full. In Jesus' name, amen. All right, we have another special guest joining us.
Hello.
You want to introduce yourself?
I'm Allie. If anybody of you don't know me, I go with this guy over here. And I'm a freshman leader.
Awesome. So here's what we're going to do. Instagram and then the rest of the YouTube and Facebook peeps. Here's what we're going to do. We're going to do another giveaway. Okay, and so any guesses on where that giveaway's to, Addie? DQ, that's what I like about Texas. we're going to do one more giveaway to DQ, and it's going to be for, you can choose to use it on a Blizzard if you'd like. So I'm going to ask you the question. What is your favorite flavor of Blizzard? And as she's answering, put it into the chats, because when we hear your favorite Blizzard flavor, we're just going to give you a DQ gift card. What's your favorite flavor of Blizzard?
Okay, so it's Snickers, but not just any Snickers Blizzard. You have to put the chocolate blended into the vanilla ice cream. So
a deluxe,
it's special.
A Snickers Royale is what they call it.
Snickers
when
Royale.
You go there, say, I'll take a Snickers Royale, and see what they say. It's really good. I know I mentioned this. Start chatting it in. Favorite Blizzard. They also added a cotton candy flavored Blizzard, which our daughter, I heard that they added this cotton candy thing where they do a dipped cotton candy ice cream cone. Went there. She ordered the cotton candy flavored Blizzard, and I asked her for a bite, and it was amazing. But the Snickers Royale sounds pretty good.
They also have cotton candy dip cones now. They're blue.
That's awesome.
Yep.
All right, we're starting to get some answers. Let's see what we have. What's that? Hot treats? No, sorry. I don't know. I can't. Oh, we got our answer. We got our answer. Sorry. Audrey, congratulations. You're the winner. I thought you were like saying, talk about the hot treats. I was like, oh, those steak fingers are amazing. You already had the belt buster? Okay. Isn't that what they call the burger there? Hunger Buster. I call it the belt buster. All right. So, Audrey, make sure that you put your name into the DM on RP Takeover's Instagram, because tell her what she's now won.
Well, it's extra special Dairy Queen gift card where you can purchase whatever you.
What did she put? Oreo cheesecake. Audrey, guess what? You can go get yourself an Oreo cheesecake Blizzard tonight, because you're the proud winner of a DQ gift card. We're so proud of you guys. Hey, good job in the chats tonight. We had a good night. We had our special guests, Mario, Allie. Real quick, I want to go over our announcements, okay? Before we head to groups, announcements. Senior night, next Wednesday night, the 27th, from 8 to 9 o'clock in our parking lot at our Leander campus is senior night. Y'all just grab a lawn chair, park it in the parking lot, hang out, and cheer on our seniors graduating. This Sunday in Leander and in Liberty Hill at our churches, we want to invite you to our tailgate happening. If you live in Liberty Hill, go to the Liberty Hill tailgate. If you live in Leander, come on up to the Leander tailgate. We're going to feed you free food. It's happening in our parking lots. Be sure to be there. Allie, do you have any idea?
Are you grilling anything?
I'm going to bring a grill.
What are you grilling?
I'm going to throw down. I'm going to plan to do some hamburgers.
That'll be a surprise.
Do some hamburgers. Let's just do some hamburgers. I'm going to say it now. Allie, tell them what's going to happen next.
Oh, okay. We're going to dismiss to groups now. Y'all jump on your groups.
Here in a sec, you're going to see some slides come up. You're going to get those Zoom group meeting codes. You know the routine. If you don't, just look for your grade. Look at the screen there, and we're going to bring up the codes. And so, man, make it happen. Get in a group tonight. It's a good way for you just to talk and to talk through a little bit about what Mario talked about tonight. Man, we're so glad that you're with us tonight. Thanks so much for tuning in to Takeover Live. Thanks to Allie. Thanks to Cameron. Thanks to Brooke, Luke, and Cameron, all in the booth. We love you guys. We miss you guys. And we'll see you soon. Thanks for tuning in. We'll be back next week. Thanks for being here.